Morning everyone. Today we are going to start with the chapter cell cycle and cell division. Before proceeding with the chapter, we must know the objectives of the chapter. The main objectives of this chapter includes what is cell cycle, stages of cell cycle, interphase and its stages, M phase, three types of cell division that includes mitosis, amitosis and meiosis, mitosis and its stages along with the diagram. You should be able to identify the stages of mitosis from its diagram, a basic understanding of meiosis as a reductional cell division. Along with this, here we will also focus on the basic understanding of stages of meiosis with the help of diagram, significance of mitosis and meiosis, major differences between mitotic and meiotic division. These are the objectives of full chapter. The objectives that we people will cover today includes what is cell cycle, stages of cell cycle, interphase and its stages. Now take out your book, open chapter number 1, page number 4. Before proceeding from the book, we must be aware about these two terms, that is cell cycle and cell division. Students, all the organisms, whether they are unicellular, multicellular or prokaryotic or eukaryotic, all start their life as a single cell, which is usually called as parent cell or zygote in case of higher organism. To grow, to divide, to develop and repair tissue, even for life to perpetuate from generation to generation, all cells rely on cell division. In eukaryotic cells, this process is accomplished by a series of well-organized steps that constitutes cell cycle and cell division. Now, cell division, we all know that it is a process in which one thing is going to divide into two. Cell division is a process in which one parent cell is going to divide into two daughter cells or more than two daughter cells. Now, after the division, cell will not continue with the division. It has to regain or reform the cell components. It has to regain its original size. It has to reform all the cell components that it has lost during the process of cell division. So all the sequence of event, including cell division, it constitutes cell cycle. Now, we can say that cell cycle is the sequence of events including duplication of DNA, synthesis of proteins that are required for division, RNA, duplication of cell organelles, growth and division that a cell undergoes from the time of its formation up to its division into two daughter cell constitutes cell cycle. Now, here you can see that a parent cell is dividing into two daughter cells. Here the size of parent cell is more than that of size of daughter cell. We can easily see here. Along with that, the cell organelles are also divided, so their number will also decrease. So after its formation, a cell has to regain all the cell components. Along with that, it has to regain its original size. Original size means the size of parent cell. After that only it will divide further into two daughter cells. Now, there is a time gap between two successive cell divisions during which cell prepare itself for the next cell division or for the maturation process. That time gap between or the time period between two successive cell division is defined as generation time. Generation time is defined as the duration between two successive cell divisions. Please note down this term. This term is not given in your book. Now coming to the book, here cell biology. Cell biology means it is a branch of science that deals with the study of structural and functional organization of an individual cell. Now, Rudolf Virchow was the scientist who described or modified cell theory. According to him, all the cells are formed from pre-existing cell, but he was not able to explain this properly. Now, after that, Carl Nageli described that new cells arises by the division of pre-existing cells. Later on, Strasburger also added that new nuclei are also arising from the division of pre-existing nuclei only. Now, these cells are formed from the division of pre-existing cells was further explained by the scientists, that is Howard and Pulk. Both of them described cell cycle in detail. Then, now we'll discuss about cell cycle. Already we people have done definition. It is a sequence of event that cell undergoes during its cell growth. Now, A sequence of events by which cell duplicates its content and divides into two daughter cells is called cell cycle. Now, there are different time durations of cell cycles according to the cell. The time period of cell cycle differ from cell to cell, and in a same organism even there are different kinds of cells which are having different cells time period of cell cycle. For example, broad beans shows its division on every 31 hour. Yeast can divide only about 90 minutes. Human cells divide once in approximately every 24 hours, and in humans only there are a variety of cells which undergoes or which are having different time period of cell cycle. For example, RBCs are having 120 days, liver cells are replaced by every 300 to 500 days, skin cells and bone cells are replaced by 2 weeks and 10 years respectively. And there are certain cells which once formed, they never undergoes the process of cell division. That cells are called as differentiated. Differentiated cells are the cells which have lost their ability to divide, and they are now called as permanent cells. For example, muscle cells, nerve cells and the cells of lens. These cells undergo the process of cell differentiation. Now what is this cell differentiation? Differentiation means the process in which a particular cell loses its ability to divide and again a particular function. Now, in next video, we'll discuss about the stages of cell cycle in detail.